up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and it's Friday. I don't know. Should we go to Starbucks this morning? I don't know. I think I kind of want to go. Should we go to Starbucks this morning? It's Friday, boo-boo. We are down here, honey. Come on, Beyonce. Yeah, let's go to Starbucks. All the lights are out. Okay, let's go to Starbucks, y'all. We don't have anything to talk about. I'm trying to think of what was on the blogs this morning. I wasn't on the blogs at all this morning. Last night, I did save something. Okay, let's see. Dang. All right, so let's go to Starbucks. And then we'll go see what's on the blogs. I saved that. That was the first thing that pulled up when I pulled up the sites. All right, let's go over here. Hopefully the line is not too long. It's gonna be cooler today. Yesterday it was like over 100 degrees, and I wanted some pho yesterday, and I went and got me some pho. It's never too hot. I wanted some pho. There's that man standing behind the thing again. That I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Let's see if it's too many people. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, did y'all? I know y'all saw that accident that happened on LaBrea and Slauson. Go ahead. What are you doing? Oh, trying to concentrate because people be acting crazy. That car just completely stopped. Like my white privilege card. It's better. You like my white? She literally handed him a card that said white privilege card. Hold on, let me wipe this screen off. Girl, what the hell? All right, let's see what else is going on the blogs.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Oh yeah, that accident that happened on Slauson and LaBrea. First of all, both of those are on an incline, it's like they're both going downhill. But that person ran a red light, and there was like I guess the person's friend or whatever said that she was intoxicated. She lived. Yes, may I have a hot dirty chai double with oat milk? Okay. 2 pumps of brown sugar. At 180 degrees. Okay. And that's all. All right, your chai can come out to 8:45. I'll see you at the window. Thank you. You're welcome. Why is he standing there? Like, that doesn't even make sense. He should not be standing there. That's not cool at all. I do not like that at all. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, this person driving super duper fast. I know y'all saw it. It was all over everywhere because the car drove through the intersection. I slowed it down because when cars get into accidents like that, because they say literally depending on how fast the impact is and how quick your car can literally blow up and disintegrate. And that's when it hit the first car. When it hit the first car, it looked like the car literally just disintegrated. And then it hit another car. This morning I cried because I saw a baby car seat in the middle of the street. And knowing that there was a baby in there, like a toddler, and the woman was pregnant, it was like a bunch of people injured. They said some people flew out of their cars. There was metal all in the air. And it's and then guess what? She lived. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how that happens? Like you can literally destroy. You can literally destroy and live and like literally kill people and live. I got my new ID. It's cute. It's okay. I mean, girl, it's whatever. I wish my hair was blonde when I took the picture. It's black. Normally my hair is blonde. Blondie.
Hello, total is 8:45 today. There you go. And then here's that for you.
May I have a stopper? Thank you.
Have a great day.
Oh, it smells good. Oh, it smells so good. I love coffee. I told you I love coffee and like the smell of like cigar shops. I love it. Y'all were telling me the candle to get. Did I say humidor? Y'all were telling me all the different candles to get. I have a feeling it would make my head hurt after a while. It's like just a fragrance, like it smells so good. But I don't know if I want my house smelling like a cigar lounge. You know. But yeah, that accident was horrific, and it's like, and then the person actually lived. That's crazy. And then the other person said she was fighting with her boyfriend. She had been drinking. Why did y'all let her leave? Like, that's the one thing. That's the one thing. When I look back on the times people that I've known allowed me to um to like leave someplace drunk. Yeah, no. You wonder why. I mean, everybody else is probably drunk too, so nobody's in their right mind. So if nobody's in their right mind, they'd be like, "Okay, I'll see you later." Everybody drunk, you know. But she was driving super fast, like, and there was a lot of people in the comments. They were like, "It doesn't make sense for cars to be able to drive that fast in the city." And I never thought about that. It was several people saying cars should not be able to go that fast in the city. And I was like, what? I've never heard that. Like lowering how fast cars can go. Because why do they need to go that fast anyway? Why do they need to go that fast anyway? Would that be a good idea? I'm in a daze, honey. Would that be a good idea? Is this thing on? Is this bitch recording? Shout out to T.S. Madison, honey. I was watching her, Maddie in the morning the other day. Baby, I better leave Maddie alone. And then I saw another video. It's like, I hope that didn't have no things in it. I just rolled over like a wooden something. I don't know what it was. No! I did not see it. So the light's out right here. Yeah, she was talking about, no, I saw another video about Kaya and how Kaya is like, everybody's like, she's miserable and this and that and all this other stuff. And I'm like, and then the other person in the video was like, she's, don't assume she's miserable. Why are you assuming she's miserable? She seems really happy doing what she does. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. She does, I think one thing about Kaya is she does what she needs to do to stay in the position she's in. She makes sure she stays right where she is. It's her own doing. You know what I'm saying? It's her own doing. They smoking big reefer over there, honey. Yeah, she's over there doing what she enjoys to do. Thank y'all for the cash apps. Thank you all for that cup of coffee right here, for this latte, honey. I appreciate y'all, the cash apps, the memberships. It's very thoughtful when you guys send me things just randomly, just to know that I was on your mind. I think that's the part that I really like, when you guys put the little messages in cash apps and some of the things that y'all be saying. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go. Let me see. For your great rant video, Karen. Oh, I said your name. I shouldn't have said your whole name like that. Treat yourself to Starbucks. Thank you, Doreen. I won't call your last name out. I didn't mean that, Karen. Sorry. Um, Jernan, thank you for telling the truth and teaching the youth. Oh, I love that. Let's see. What is this one? Oh, this one's for Jay Doward, but there was no message. We love your commentary. Cherry always looks out. Shout out to you, Diva. Shout out to Pam. Warning folks to reject Nick's statistics. That was the other day. And there'll be random stuff. I guess y'all be watching the video and feel inclined and feel the spirit. You be feeling the spirit. So, ooh, this is so hot. And today it's cool. It's 67 degrees. Yesterday it was like almost 80 degrees at this time. The world, I don't know what's going on. It's literally, when you say somebody is bipolar, the weather is literally bipolar. Now, here's this man. Now, if he stopped, Mario and Luigi, if he stopped in front of my car, I'm going to know something. No, he walked by. And he's moving faster today. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Gotta let it cool down a little bit. Because then otherwise you like burn your little taste buds, right? And you don't get to experience. Don't you hate to taste something and it be like super duper hot and it like kills all the like feeling in your tongue, the heat? And you're like, damn. God damn. Okay, I still have my seatbelt on. I feel secure. Yeah, it says officials are currently investigating a fiery crash where multiple people were killed near Windsor Hills gas station at the intersection of West Slauson and South LaBrea. I don't know how many times, thousands of times I have driven through that intersection, and they're both going down, like literally going like downhill. It's already and it's a big intersection too. It's like huge. And there's just like it's fat, like cars be zooming down LaBrea. You hear me? It's so sad. That car went so fast, and I slowed it down. Like I screen recorded it and I slowed it down. And what's crazy is like right before it goes into the intersection, like as I'm watching it in slow motion, you can see the car. It's crazy because I did it twice. You can see. I'll see if I can play it for you. It like you can see the car like in the pixels. It kind of like pauses and then then it goes like a flash. And that was crazy. The first car that it hit, it like literally looked like the car was like, they say like the car will explode because if it hits like in the right place, like the gas tank, the car will explode. That's what the car did. It hit another car. There was other cars coming. And I imagine the people who just like missed it, like, oh my God. And then to know that, and when I was zooming, because I like to zoom in on pictures and stuff like that, and then I saw that car seat in the middle of the street, I lost it. I was like, oh Lord, no. And then to know that she lived, she was in a Mercedes, to know she lived, she's in a hospital at UCLA Medical Center, and hopefully they find out like what, she's going to be charged with everything, child, everything. From the violations of speeding, everything. They gonna charge that girl with everything. I wonder what I'm glad she didn't die, because now, she may not be able to live with that. Like, and then to know that you're fighting with some dude, and it's like you get into this emotional state, you're already inebriated or intoxicated or whatever, and then you're driving super fast down LaBrea, you run a red light, like, and just kill so many people. It's crazy. It's so sad. So sad. Girl, Lollapalooza security guard arrested for allegedly making false mass shooting threat to leave work early. Looks like 18-year-old security guard is now sitting behind bars after allegedly faking a mass shooting alert at Lollapalooza just so she could leave work early. According to Fox News, the guard is charged with sending out a fake text threatening the festival to a co-worker who then notified supervisors. As the text read, mass shooting at 4 p.m. location Lollapalooza. We have 150 targets. She recently appeared in court and is being held in custody on $50,000 bail. She's due back in court on Monday. You know what's sad? That she didn't think that she could just leave. That's why they be saying this shit is slavery. Because she didn't think she could just leave. There's something wrong with the messaging where she felt like she needed to do that in order to just be like, I don't feel good. I want to leave. I'm leaving. I don't think a lot of people know that she's 18. So, oh well, girl, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Oh, Giraffe Knees is in physical therapy. Trying to get his, let's see, ask anybody that ever had a broke hip and femur, could they do this in a week? I did this with no pain medicine. I'm about to show y'all how God really works. Let me tell you something. To me, I feel like there's no honor in saying you're not taking pain medication, that you're enduring pain, that you don't, like, you literally don't have to. Like, you're willingly enduring pain to prove what? I know that's how some people feel about childbirth, but I don't feel like that about childbirth. I feel like, never mind. But yeah, physical therapy, when you brag about how fast you healed without pain medicine, I know people don't want to get addicted to, damn, somebody fucked that crow up. I know that people don't want to, you know, get into that or whatever. But, baby, I'm taking a pain medication. My hip, what'd he say? Hip and femur? Give me the dough. Right? Y'all was so funny in the comments talking about how your parents and grandparents call it dope. I told y'all. You like, you down there shooting up. They like, I just smoking a little grass. They call it grass too. Grass. I'm just smoking a little grass. But honey, they call it dope to make it seem like it is the worst thing ever, girl. Somebody said their mama says, yeah, take weed. You over there taking weed? You over there taking weed? Somebody said an ex-boyfriend said, all you want to do is smoke dope all day. Oh my god. He's an ex for a reason, damn it. You don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, let me get to the blogs, y'all. Okay, let's focus. Okay. Let's focus. I haven't been to the Jasmine brand in a minute. You won't break my soul, and I'm telling everybody. I didn't think is that a big deal? Is that inappropriate? Oh my God. Okay, let's read this. Robert Deniro's ex-assistant accuses actor of calling her a bitch frequently. Okay, that's inappropriate. I wasn't talking about. And urinating while on the phone with her. Why he just didn't press mute? That's what I'll be doing. I'm not, girl, I'll just be pressing mute. Sometimes I don't. I mean, it's natural. We all do it. Like, is that inappropriate? Y'all tell me. Do you feel like if you're on the phone with your boss and they started tinkling in the background, I'll be like, well, I wouldn't care. Now, if you made a comment about you using the bathroom and you're in the bathroom, right? But if you like are talking about whatever and I just happen to hear it, then I don't feel like, that's just me. I guess everybody has their personal opinion about it. But for me, I'll be like, what? It says Robert De Niro's former assistant testified under oath against the actor after over a decade of working with him at his production company. According to Radar Online, Robert De Niro's ex-employee Graham Chase Robinson, that's a cute name, Graham for a first name, testified under oath about the alleged toxic work conditions the film producer forced her to endure over the course of time. Robert De Niro, 78, and Graham Robinson have both filed dueling lawsuits in which they accuse each other of acting improperly. The Hollywood star's lawsuit demands $6 million in damages for his one-time personal assistant for allegedly binge watching Netflix at work and using the company credit card for lavish personal expenses. The ex-assistant filed her own lawsuit against her former boss, seeking $12 million for an alleged gender discrimination. In her lawsuit, Graham Robinson claimed Dinero created a toxic work environment and compensated his male personal trainer more than her. Y'all gonna get tired of gender bias. That's the thing. I think it's a whole deprogramming of men thinking that they're above women just because they have testosterone. If you the only reason why you think you're above someone is because you have quote unquote physical strength over them, that's no reason for you to think that you're better than that person, like, and that you're more advanced, or that the person is subpar to you and unable to do things because of whatever. It's like that is a like that's a deep, deep, deep conditioning that will never go away, because this is a fucking video game with the operating system called the pillars of patriarchy. So you could either play the game, come out of the game, understand the game, recognize the game, acknowledge that it exists, and move accordingly. But it's late. It's so late to be a man and think you better than a woman just because you're a man. Like, that's so late. I feel like that's just so late. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, really? And then like to use things like, oh, you're more emotional, or it's just like, it's so weird. Y'all gonna get tired of thinking women are beneath you. Like, it's so fucking weird. And my thing is, I've always said, if you feel like you have to control somebody, then you truly know their power. You truly know their power. You feel like you need to control women. You feel like you need to control black women. It's like, why? Why? And then that's the thing. I think another thing, and I'm just, I want to say this before we move on. When I think about actually, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it. There was something in my head that said, don't say that. Kylie Jenner scrutinized for being unsanitary while seemingly creating a new makeup line in a laboratory. My whole thing is, why do you think that it's real? She's just taking pictures. It is just literally a backdrop. She's not doing anything in that laboratory. She's not doing a fucking thing in that laboratory, and neither are the people in the laboratory. Y'all gonna get tired of like, why would you believe that she's actually in a laboratory? That's the problem now. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me see the stuff that I saved. I think you guys are giving that bishop too much attention. I think everybody knows what that bishop represents. I think everybody know. I think, well, you know what? He deserved. No. I take that back. He needs to be humiliated and shamed. If he needs to be shamed, how the do you go into your quote unquote prayer closet? I do believe that the whole thing is an insurance fraud. I do believe that the robbery on camera was a setup. I don't know what the story is, but that's just how I believe. I believe that man is a scam artist. I believe he's in the church to scam people and to get rich. I feel like a lot of men and women get into the church business to scam people and get rich quick. So it's him, and then him going online bragging. It's just like the epitome. It's the epitome of what it's like. This, it's like, I'm a pimp you. I'm a pimp your spirituality. I'm a pimp the religion. That's why people don't fuck with the Christians. And I mean, they don't fuck with the black church because of how that's like, all of that is just like a literal example of that. Did y'all see Doja Cat shave her eyebrows? I thought she actually looked really pretty without her eyebrows. She actually looked More of like a, she looked more like a black woman with her eyebrows off. I know y'all gonna come in here with her 23andMe stats, y'all. Girl, I know. I know, girl. I know, girl. I know, girl. The Earth is rotating faster than usual. We recently had the shortest day ever. Scientists say we had the shortest day in June because the Earth is spinning faster, which is believed to be caused by the Earth's tides. CBS News reports that June 29, 2022 was our shortest day ever, with 1.59 millisecond less. Baby boy, can you keep up? Yes. Can you keep up? Baby boy, yes. Come on, Beyonce and Destiny's Child. I really want to turn this up now. I shouldn't have even turned it up. This is my when I tell you this is me, my shit, girl, I feel like turning this up so loud and breaking my back. Like, a typical length of a day is 86,000 seconds. It was a millisecond, one almost 2 milliseconds less than the average day. It says Zoltov expressed that the Earth started to accelerate in 2016 and is moving faster than shorter days. It's just really, to me, I feel like the Earth is just doing what it's always done. It's amazing that we like. It's just amazing when you think about humans and like living like, and it's so crazy because you cannot possibly think that you are the only life form in this world. If the miracle of your existence exists, then why wouldn't it exist anywhere else? You know how many galaxies there are that like these people on Earth have no idea about? And then they're like other please don't think that you're the only people here. That's very arrogant and egotistical. If you believe that, you can't believe that. Don't believe that. Do not believe that you're the only life form in this thing. Okay? Please don't poo poo. Please don't poo poo. Is this oh Bradley Thor on Instagram? That white boy who be doing the damn the logs, hitting the logs with the axe. I love his videos. I do. I love his videos. He is so strong, honey. He be lifting those big pieces of those logs, and he does the hammer thing. I don't know what it's called, honey, but I love every minute of it. I be posting it on my stories. Like, oh, you better hit that. And then he be saying stuff. Watch, we'll play some of the shit he be saying. Baby, and then he looks so cute after he finishes like hitting the piece of wood, and he walks off and he kind of like looks at the camera like, I did that shit. Some of that shit looks hard as hell. And then he has a video where he crushed a fucking he cr- he crushed a watermelon between his thighs. Shout out to Bradley Thor on IG. Yeah, yeah. Him hitting that damn thing is the best. Okay, let me see. Neighborhood talk. Neo's wife, she filed for divorce. Good. I'm glad. I hope she goes through with it and not over there like Kenya Barris and his wife and Rainbow. I mean, them motherfuckers have filed for divorce like 4 times. Be done with it already. I wonder why you go back and forth with that when you like for years too. Like, I file and rescind and file and rescind. No, go with your first mind. Go with your first mind, girl. Okay, let's go to Hollywood Unlocked. Oh God, here we go. 10 minutes ago, it says fans believe that Tristan Thompson subtly shaded Girl Scout Khloe Kardashian with cryptic Instagram posts ahead of their upcoming baby arrival. You are emperor of your mind, authoritarian over your body, conqueror over your fears, dictator over your belief. Man is a master of his own fate. It's so crazy that they talk like this and have a complete lack of self-control over their own bodies. Isn't that crazy? And they be talking that 48 laws of power shit and be weak as fuck. Weak, easily manipulated, submitting to other men. Just because a nigga has on some shoes that slide on the bottom and a pocket square or an ascot. Don't let the nigga have an ascot on, honey. Because the motherfuckers will follow you off a cliff. You just have to look the part. That's one of the things is a part of our culture, to be flashy, to show what we have. And I think a lot of people are broke, showing that they have money. They don't really have money. But I think a lot of it, like, oh, I'm going to put on a suit and the people are going to respect me now because I have on a suit. It's like, do you really think like that? You really are. It's the halo effect. If the person has on a suit, you're going to assume that he's a good dude, and it's just like this facade. It's a costume. Oh, it's a costume. It is. And then they talk this shit. You are the emperor of your own mind. You have no self-control, Tristan Thompson. Third trimester, trashy Tristan, community dick. You have no control over your body. The emperor of your own mind, the authoritarian over your body. You have no self-control. Conqueror of your own fears. You're obviously not scared. You fucking bitches raw. Dictator of your own beliefs. You probably do not believe in anything bigger than yourself. Otherwise, you wouldn't be running around harming people and not thinking that shit is not gonna come back on your ass. That's another thing. I think that's why these niggas is dropping off before 60, because it's like, don't forget all the people you knocking down and smashing, right? That's girl. And then why would you? Let me shut up. I would never have given another baby to somebody whose character is that low. Like, okay, and then you know what? I have to think. You know what? I keep forgetting about Chloe's track record. Speaking of fucking karma, and I don't think karma is a punishment system at all. I don't think it's a punishment system at all. I think if you just live your life accordingly, understanding that, then you will understand that. Like, you will understand that it's not for punishment. It's not to punish you. You shouldn't look at, I'm going to do something negative is going to happen to me. No, it's just natural. It's just how you should walk through life. It could actually be rewarding. Don't look at it as something that's punitive, right? But you can't help but to say when something, somebody does wrong by you, and then you hear it, like, you looking at their life and you're like, wow. How does what you're going through in life correlate with how you've done people in your life? Why are you sitting over there in the state you're in and the health you're in and not reflect on how you treated people in your life? And how much more of a better life you can live if you really operate from kindness and compassion and humility. You know what I'm saying? And then you get on the internet talking about you're the emperor of your own mind, and you literally have no self-control. It's like the jokes write themselves. Woman claims her boyfriend gets 100 injections a day, 100 erections a day just from looking at her. Again, someone with no self-control. Here's the couple. This hypersexual thing that black men love to, like, reside in. I don't know if they like, do you step out of side of yourself and like look and be like, that's not really working. Like, I brag about, having, and being, and it's not doing anything. What is it actually doing? That's why I say they don't believe in nothing bigger than themselves, because they really walk. And that's what patriarchy does. It makes you walk with this self-serving kind of succubus energy that I can only extract from people. And the only people that I allow in my life, I'm extracting from, and I'm not giving anything to them. And it's like, that's a real like selfish ass existence. And what's crazy is when it's all said and done, like I said, that's why I think a lot of these niggas is not making it to 60 years old, because it's like dropping like literal flies, like it's like, what's going on? What's happening? Why is this happening like that? But it is like it's a reverberation, and it's literally what you're sending out. It's literally like a tune. You are a tuning fork, right? You are a tuning fork, and what you emit, you're going to attract. And some people, you try to get into like another tuning fork, it's not. And when you listen, like when you like come together, it's not make the sound, doesn't sound, it's like, ooh, it's like staticky or piercing. It's not harmony. That's why you can't match energy. You have to harmonize energy. But I think that's just message. You can't, like, I know that's the thing, like I'm gonna match your energy. And I think that's when you come from a space like, I'm gonna treat you the way you treat me. And I guess that's okay. But like when you're in groups of people and like it's harmony, everybody's harmonizing, they're existing as their own person, they're not matching energy, they're not enmeshing emotions, they're not doing none of that codependent, I need to be attached to you type of energy. Everybody's existing as their own tuning fork. And when you get people coming together, you're like emitting, like, you go around your singing bowl and you hear the vibration, and you could hear it as it expands, and then you could hear it as it comes down. You can hear it as it just goes all the way down. It's attracting. It is attracting. It is sending out a frequency, and it's attracting what harmonizes. You want what harmonizes, right? You don't want what brings you disharmony. Your tuning fork is not matching or not making a good sound with another person. Don't try to match energy. You want to exist as your own vibration, your own frequency, right? And when you are emitting, it's just what you're attracting back. You got to remember that, and you have to remember that in the way that you treat people. Literally, you really, like, when it's like, but then you have your other side, and that's another story. But it's like, do harm to none, and literally just allow. You could literally sit back. People know when you fuck with the right person, and think you fuck with the wrong person, but it's really the right person, because you just got to fuck with the right person for you to understand how protected they are. And then you look at your life and wonder why your life is the way it is, and you're like, fuck, I don't even know who the fuck I fucked with, so fucking fucked up that my life is going like this right now. This is where I am in my life right now. Think about the trail of people that you've come in contact with in your journey throughout your entire life. And think about how you've done people, how you've interacted with them, how you left them. And then look at your life. All right, let's see. Blueface sued by a man over alleged hookah lounge attack, claims rapper hurled homophobic slur at him. He's in trouble yet again. I really wish Krishan would get away from him. I wish they would get away from each other. And that video that I posted the other day, where the creator was talking about how we like glorify toxic relationships. And it's like really sad, because when I look at these blogs and what they post, and it's like, are they really promoting this, or are they just showing you what exists? Is it, and I guess it could go both ways, because if people see it, they may think it's normal and become desensitized to it. But it's also giving people, I guess, on a different level, an awareness and a perspective like, oh, this is what's happening in their community amongst these types of people. And then when you read the comments, you could literally hear and see like just a microcosm of what the larger image is. I know I'm not making sense, but Blueface, I feel like he's like, when I look at him, he looks like he's dead in the eyes. He looks like he's dead in the eyes. He looks like he has some cognitive delays. I'm not even trying to be funny. He looks like, and like Travis Scott, like they look dead, and they look like there's some delays. I'm not even trying to be funny. Every time I look at Blueface, I'd be like, who like, and then I think about the girls who like get in his proximity and like are attracted to him. And it's like, you don't see it? Why don't they see it? He doesn't look smart. He looks like Travis Scott. That's why I be like, what do him and Kylie be talking about? What do y'all be talking about? I'm telling everybody. He called him a F word. And it's another thing, like, that's all he has to offer. He's on the market, and he's letting you know all he has to offer. Safari. It's like you putting your dick on display. That's all you doing. It's like, hey ladies, I really ain't shit. I have a low emotional intelligence. I'm not really good in relationships with women, but I have a dick. Here it is. To me, I feel like if you are so like, I don't know what it is, like, I don't know. I was gonna say become a sex worker. If you want to be fucking all the time, at least get paid for it. Y'all out here trying to fuck. This is the thing. Y'all out here trying to fuck women for free, for a drink, for a Jack and Coke, for a Jack and Ginger. Y'all over here trying to get pussy for ice cubes. Why don't you become a fucking prostitute, a sex worker, so you can get paid to fuck women and get a lot? But the thing is, y'all ain't attractive enough for anybody to buy dick. So you have to flip it around. That's what y'all need to do. I need, maybe I'm not, maybe this is, I don't know. This is just a thought. If you want to have sex with a bunch of women for free, why don't you instead get paid for it and become a sex worker? So at least you don't have to pay to get pussy. A woman can pay you for your penis, since you want to give it to everybody. Bing! I'm promoting male prostitution. Y'all know ain't nobody buying that dick. That's why. Y'all trying to give away low character, low emotional intelligent penis. Don't nobody want that mess. Safari. That's all you have to offer. That's all you have to offer. That's sad. Kevin Gates is over there talking about how he only that women who have imbalances have good sex. Just listen to that. Women with acne, The only two things that it's telling me is that you fucking teenagers or women with imbalances. And for you to associate that with having quote unquote good, because that's subjective anyway, it's just like, I don't know. The hypersexuality is so played. It's so played. Like everything is about your dick and your pussy. I mean, just like, and then you wonder why you get what you get. You wonder why your relationship, like, it was somebody saying that you wonder why your shit ain't deep. You wonder why you're not having deep connections with people. Because you like on this low, shallow, operating on this low vibration where all you want to do is fuck, 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 take, transaction, survival, survival, survival. And it's like, rise up. Y'all love being like low, 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 sex, 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 savage, 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 primal, 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 low level survival mode. And now that creates violence because survival mode creates a idea, energy of lack. And where there's lack, I want to take because I feel like there's not enough. I'm in survival mode. So I'm fucking, right? And not giving a damn, leaving babies all over the place. Fuck, 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 fuck. And nothing. Oh, they're taking a video. That's cute. The dog is running after the little girl. He almost knocked her ass down. But yeah. And when you in that low vibration, that's what it is. It's transactions, take, sex. It's just all like, it's very low vibrational. It is. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, look at Safari. Girl, what is this? You're on the market, honey. I've been doing breathing exercises. And that's another thing when they conflate, like, kind of, I don't know. I feel like when you conflate like wellness, I don't know. I just think it's just irresponsible. They just prove themselves every day, and this is the blogs, and this is what it's showing you, and it's like you don't see. Either it's being shown to you as a promotion. Like McDonald's worker was shot for serving cold fries, is reportedly brain dead and on life support. That action to want to end someone's life because your food is cold, that is complete survival mode. That's survival mode. What is in your brain is going on in right here? What in your brain is going on for you to want to delete a person because your food is cold, instead of going back in and saying, hey, like using your words like humans who have evolved, and saying, hey, and having like normal conflict resolution. My fries are cold. I would like fresh fries. Can y'all remake these? I'm sure they would have said, no problem. But now you've killed somebody. Where's the brain cells that's needed for that? That's like no brain cells whatsoever. Complete survival mode. Like, oh my God, my food is cold, so I'm going to kill somebody. That's crazy to me. Crystal Smith reportedly files for divorce from Neo, claims he allegedly had a child with another woman during their marriage. It's his mustache for me. Them niggas with the mustaches, I'm sorry, that sit right on their lips, that tells the story. When I tell you, don't come over here with no little lines on your lip right here. Ugh. Ooh, that makes it so gross. I'm so grossed out right now. So grossed out. Divorce him. You shouldn't have been with him in the first place. But you thought you was gonna be different. He'll have another wife soon enough. It doesn't stop the women. I already had this conversation. It doesn't stop the women from operating. in that way. 4 cops tied to Breonna Taylor's death arrested and set to be charged. As reported As previously reported this Thursday morning, ex-LMPD officer Joshua James, who was involved in the deadly botched raid of Breonna Taylor's home, has been arrested by the FBI more than 2 years later. According to the new update by the local news outlet, 3 other officers have been arrested. In addition to James, FBI took in former detectives Brett Hackinson, Kelly Hannah Goldlet, as well as Sergeant Kyle Meany. The Attorney General, Merrick Garland, said the charges include civil rights offenses, unlawful conspiracies, unconstitutional use of force, and obstruction of offenses. Garland added that the civil rights offenses stem from the officer's alleged falsification of an affidavit used to obtain a search warrant that authorized the raid, which mistakenly targeted Taylor's apartment and ultimately led to her tragic death. The federal charges announced today allege that members of the place-based investigation unit falsified the affidavit used to obtain the search warrant of Miss Taylor's home, that this act violated federal civil rights laws, and that these violations resulted in Miss Taylor's death. Well, I don't have nothing to say, but, hopefully they will go to jail. You know how that turns out? And I think, I know, like, everybody has their role. Everybody has their role. I hope they go down. I hope they go down the drain. They should be charged with murder. That's what they should be charged with. Like, girl, what? You should be charged with murder. Georgia says unborn child counts as dependent on taxes after 6 weeks. Are you crazy? I feel like that's crazy. I mean, I feel like that's a good idea, but I feel like because that's why you shouldn't try to govern a woman's body, right? You shouldn't use the laws to govern a woman's body, because then you're going to have to create other things that, okay, so now I can claim a child on my taxes at 6 weeks. Great. What if the woman has a miscarriage in that year, but had the baby, was pregnant half of the year? It's a little, that's why there should be no laws governing a woman's body, because the shit just gets more ridiculous, right? And then you don't think about the layers of, and the little exceptions and the little things that can happen, right? Like a 10-year-old getting raped, right? And then she has to travel to another state just so that she can get, like, that's crazy. It's crazy. Brittany Griner, who has been detained in Russia over 5 months, has been found guilty on drug charges. I, I, I haven't said anything about it because I think it's absolutely ridiculous. There's nothing to say, but I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I hear the commentary. I hear the commentary from all types of people. I hear what the people are saying. I hear, it's so funny. I love when a black woman is in some type of distress and has some run-in with law enforcement. Niggas become law-abiding citizens. They really do. They know the law. They want the people to abide by the law. They literally become, whenever it's a black woman on the other end of it, and don't let her be a lesbian, because that means they don't have access to her. So they really don't want to fuck with her at all. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They all of a sudden become, what's the code of law says? Niggas become law-abiding citizens. They do. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. They're predictable at this point. And that's why a lot of the way that we respond should be like, I don't know. Let me shut up. Let me go. I'm out of here. Y'all. Let me save this to mark that I talked about it. Yeah, the Brittany Griner. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I have no idea. She had a little vape pen, and then I heard that old worm looking scab of a man, Boosie, down there looking 65 years old, trying to blame, like literally trying to like blame Kamala Harris for what's happening with Brittany. Like, you don't care about her. You literally don't care about her. You just saw an opportunity to get your black ass down to the internet and blame a black woman for something. You don't give a fuck about that girl. That's the crazy part. They be gaslighting shit. And that's why I'm glad that woman came back and cussed his ass out. And cussed his motherfucking ass out, bastard. They get on my nerves. And every day I'm affirmed in how I believe. I'm like, thank you for giving me a confirmation. Because as you grow, when you grow in life, right? You become aware of things, and things happen around you that confirm and affirm what's happening, right? Things that line up, things all of a sudden start lining up. That's how you know you on the right path, right? Things start manifesting, you able to manifest and all this other stuff. You just affirm everything. You do. You do. They do something and be like, oh, okay. As you grow, as you learn, things will affirm or confirm. You'll get a confirmation of something. Come on, Nikki. Yeah. And then you'll see, like, every day, like, and sometimes you get new information and your mind will change, your perspective of things will change. That happens. That's natural, right? That's why they be like, we are people who, you can contradict yourself at any time, because with new information comes new perspectives. Or you don't change your perspective, or you're just stubborn and you don't want to change and have any type of progression in the way that you think and move or whatever. You can just stay on the same level if you want to, or ascend if you choose to. But every day I have feelings about this type of what's happening, and every day I get a confirmation to say, another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Literally. Anyways, I'm out. I'm out of here. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments.